I mean, he's a misogynist, he's a racist, he's kind of a terrible person, but oftentimes we fall in the same line of an issue, and it was really strange to like realize that one day. And the biggest issue was we were talking both about when all of the female celebrities that had their nudes leaked, and leaked isn't even the right word, it's stolen and posted on the internet without their consent. He was like, yeah, that was fucking terrible. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. And it was so shocking to hear this guy that had been talking about like, black people should never be mad about the government, and white women shouldn't be sad about anything ever, and so many stories about the fucking that he's ever done in his life on coke. But he finally one time came to me and he was like, yeah, those women should not have had their nudes stolen and put all over the internet. And the question was, I looked at him and I was like, yeah, they really shouldn't have. And he was like, yeah, we're on the same side. And I was like, okay. I mean, this was the same guy that said like the moon landing didn't happen and Benghazi was because Hillary Clinton had a crack pipe like burned to her lip, wasn't having a lesbian orgy. And just, it all seems so strange that I was actually agreeing with him for once. And finally he said, ultimately it was that, he was like, yeah, no, those women's photos should never have been put online. I don't think they're very attractive. I wouldn't have fucked them. And that was the whole reason why those women whose lives were stolen and put on the internet should not have had their photos leaked onto the internet, is because he didn't deem them fuckable. And I was like, oh, can we pretend this is the same thing? Can we both... You come here every day, like one day a week, at least, if not 7 days a week, and I need to agree with you on something to keep you here.
Won't you please subscribe?